Well, hello there, Dukes here. Today I'm playing Railroader. This is a new game that came out yesterday. Yesterday or today. And this game is pretty good so far, I have to say. Been playing train sims for a long time. I had to look it up. I played the original Microsoft Train Simulator 2001, and I've been playing train sims of some degree since then, basically. This one is good. This is like a lot of what I feel like I've been looking for. So if you're just kind of interested in this game, we're going to spend a few minutes just kind of going over what this game is and what's in it and how it kind of works. Because it's not just a train sim. It's beautiful. It reminds me of Snowrunner, except with trains. First, I'm going to show you the map. We're here in Whittier, and the map is very sizable. There's like a branch line down here to Conley, which I haven't really been involved in. Here's like our yard that we kind of start with. Got an extra train here. It's a water tower. This is an interchange. And we'll get back to that in a second. So we're going to go back up to the main line. And here's Ella. And then you'll notice here it kind of stops. And then we've got Governor Island. Down here's another branch to Walker. Bryson. And there's some stuff going on here. Hemingway. Another junction. And finally, way down here, is Andrews. And if you'll notice, that's the name of our railroad. And it is the furthest down the line, which means there's a very slim chance I will ever get to it. Because just like Snowrunner, this game has some interesting mechanics. Like this, milestones. So you can see here we've got some, these are like kind of contracts. So we can repair the bridge that's past Ella. Apparently this is a 3-phase project. And it costs $1,000 to start the first phase. I have about $5,048 or something like that because I moved some passengers around and it gave me like $25. And so they need 13 cars delivered. I thought, oh boy, that's quite a few. I was pretty busy with one, so not in a hurry to do this one. And then I guess this install a diesel fueling. We don't have any diesel locomotives. I'm not sure how you buy trains. I have to look into that as well. But as you can see, there's tons here. And so I basically think you can rebuild the line all the way to Andrews at the bottom, which obviously we want to do. I don't know if there's stuff for like double tracking because it seems like it's only a single barrel main line here. We've got lots of passing tracks and the yards are really nicely laid out. In that regard, it reminds me of a model railroad because there's an emphasis on operations here being done realistically. If I had to give you a time period, because I don't know if they specify, I would say it's about 1950. It's transitional era because you can get diesel locomotives, but this train has air brakes on it. Like with the hose, the MU hose. Is it MU? Not MU, but just air hose. And everything. And anyway, let's get in here. So I need to top up my water. Not really, but I bet I can take some more. Fill me up. Okay. Now you notice there's a lack of sounds. This is early access. There's a generator sound, which we can hear all the time. Or the air compressor sound. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's the air compressor sound. So there we go, 4,000 gallons. We'll just flip that back up there. You can see my passenger cars down there. I don't need it to go back to the yard. I don't think. No, I don't. So a couple more things before we get going. You have the railroad here. Some information. You get your locations. So these are the only places that we can really reach right now. So if you see in here, I've taken a contract for Ella Farm Supply. And Was it the manufacturing? Yeah. And so I'm going to see how many cars that generates before I get any more contracts. And the cars arrive on the interchange track, which is very much like a model railroad move. So, I have a model railroad that operates in a similar fashion. So, I found that quite interesting, quite cool. And of course, we're like a short line operation. So, our real train operates similar. Is it too loud? Is it kind of loud? It's not too loud for me. Then it shouldn't be too loud for you. You get a couple cameras, so you can go in first person. You can do the whole thing in first person. There I am in there with my little scarf on and my little hat. And some of the controls are a little bit strange, but if you played simulators before, you'll be alright. Nothing too unusual. So we're going to follow this. I mean, I'm already following it, and we're going to say select. Then we can drive down here via the UI instead of inside with the train. I mean, you can drive it that way if you want, but I feel like I'm making a video. I want to do the outside view so we can see. Look how the scenery looks. I would say graphically, a little work needs to be done, but it's not too bad. Especially in terms of simulator. That sound is also some of the sounds definitely I think are being worked on. I feel like with a steam train, you're doing a simulation for steam trains, sound simulation is important. And I like the sounds, like the running sounds are good, but the kind of transition needs some work. But otherwise, good sound. We got it in full reverse. We're doing about 13. I'm going to crank it because I want to get back to the depot and go to sleep. Because tomorrow at 6 a.m., the interchange, the Class 1 will come and interchange its cars, and then we'll have some freight to deal with. So if we go back to the map here, here I am. I'm leaving Whittier, and I'm just going to... Oh, yeah. Listen to that. We're leaving Whittier. We're going back to our depot, which is up here. And we're going to have a snooze, and... Oh, caught that just in time. I also forgot my whistle to let people know I was moving. I'm the only person here, though. Oh, see, that slowdown sound was really good. Forgot my brake was on. So yeah, we're going to go back here, and then we're going to pass time to the next day. Oh, there's skeleton cars here. I didn't even see these. Oh, and they do belong to us. Okay. You can name your railroad anything, and it automatically numbers and letters all the cars and the locomotives, which I thought was really cool. That looks good. We're going the right way there. Now, I'm going to stop, like, well... I mean, it's not the main line. So, you can see my coal hopper is way down there at the end. There's no enforced speed limits in the game. However, they give you some guidelines for the track. Like yards and kind of industrial areas, you don't want to be doing more than like 15. Main line, you can do 35, but there's like corners that are meant to be, you know, taken a lot slower than that. There's our coaling tower. Water tower. Here's our extra locomotive we start with. It starts and it's like destroyed, so you have to park it in here. You have to hire a couple of staff crewmen to actually go in and do the work on it, and that said they were going to complete that in about a day. So maybe by tomorrow they'll be finished with that. Perfect. There's that nice sound again. We don't need this. We don't need that. You can play this with very minimal UI, as you can see. Like, you don't have to have this down in the corner. I just like that because I'm a little bit lazy. You can also put this into a simplified mode, and it's literally just, here's the brake, and here's the direction. So if you're really not interested in the realistic. But I like having the two different brake types for when you've got trains hooked up. So this is our second locomotive. Is this a... It's a 442? 460? I forget. I forget how that works. And this is a 260, I believe. Yeah, I think so. We can run really fast as well. What the hell was I going to say? Oh yeah, so we click on here. He's in 70% condition, 90 brake line. Cylinder 0. So they're like fixing this. If we go to up here, we have like our business page. So I showed you the contracts and how they work in here. There's the milestones. Here's your finances. So you can see I made like $4, $22. I know. Just calm down. We're making money here. Okay, so this is actually a 10-wheeler. I guess that makes sense. And then we've got a mogul, of course. And then we do have a Pullman 1900. Really nice looking car. There's also a caboose over here that looks nice. That's just me. You can build these crews. Apparently you can hire AI. I didn't even actually show you the AI part. Where was that? Where was the employees? No. Equipment? No. Locations? Yes. Railroad? Man, I just did this too. Like, I just did the tutorial. Is it this one? Nope. This one? Nope. So this is the tutorial, though, which is nice. They do a good job telling you how to play the game. So I'm not sure why I'm so confused. It must be. It's in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, here it is. So I didn't... I'm just an idiot. So here's the East Whittier engine service. You can see I hired 2 fellas. They cost $30 a day, which is... I'm actually losing money at the moment. So I'm going to fire one. There we go. So now it's going to take a day for them to fix this guy up here. But that's okay, because I'm only one person, so I only need one train. Then here's the interchange, and we've got one car leaving to Carolina Fuel Company, which is our coal hopper. Apparently that's going to cost us $150 to get that filled. And we're going to just scoot out here. Whee! Actually, I can just use this camera as well. So the camera stuff in this, I love how this is done. So there I am standing there like an idiot. And here's our empty coal car. And it's a drop bottom feed. And we need this for our coal tower over here, because we've only got about 3 tons of coal in the car, and that's it. I want to know if you can go inside this. Andrews Railway 101. It's nice. I love it. I love the center cab cabooses. These old ones with the wood slat sides and stuff are great. They quickly stopped using these. This probably would have been illegal in 1950. I can't remember. They quickly went to steel-sided cars because they weren't as safe, being made of wood. You know, get ready for my bad train knowledge, because it's been a while since I was doing any model railroading, any train-related stuff other than playing the occasional train game. I can go in here. It's definitely rudimentary. It's got the what I call the Soviet calm turquoise. It's kind of blocked out stuff. Can we climb up here? You can. So yeah, this is a work in progress, but I mean, they've got a solid base here, like a very solid base, and I feel very comfortable with the price they are asking. You know, but I'm bringing you along for the meat and potatoes here, because how long have I been just rambling away? 15 minutes. Oh my God. I was hoping to make this quick. Okay, so maybe I'll make this like kind of an intro video, and then we'll get on to the cargo stuff in the next one. So, yeah, that's kind of a rundown of the game. Run your own railroad Do it how you want. Looks like you can take as many or as little contracts as you want to fulfill daily from the interchange yard. The traffic comes in, you take it to a place, set out cars. You get there's a switch list up here. Again, if you're familiar with like real railroad operations or model railroad operations, you know what a switch list is, how all this works. They made this for railroad fans, like 100%. And yeah, I'm just excited. I'm excited to get going. So, if you like this one, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I don't know what they say at the end. Do whatever you want, okay? And then just come back and watch the next one, because that's the one where we're going to do some stuff. We're going to move some cars around. Okay. I'll see you then. Okay, bye. I'll see you later.